sir.
in the building, man.
What's good?
We got a very special guest in the building today. Stiff Barbie, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Caeser Bambino.
Doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
All right, all right. I'm glad to have you on. I'm trying to get you on here for a minute.
Yeah, I know. I had a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Still appreciate you taking the time to come out here and talk to us for a little bit.
Yeah,
Fuck with us over here at Grade A Radio. But yeah. Yeah, so we gonna hurry up and get into the bullshit, man. We ain't gonna waste too much time. But first of all, before we get into everything else though, tell me where your name came from. Stiff Barbie, where that came from.
So, Stiff Barbie originated. Stiff is like our gang name. So, in high school, and still now, we have like a group of rappers. I'm the only girl, so we have like Stiff Ocho, Stiff Jero.
Okay.
It's just like a big group of us. We all rap. And then Barbie, I mean, everyone in high school said I looked like a Barbie. I've always been called Barbie. And my grandma, we actually call her Grandma Barbie, and I just look up to her a lot.
Yeah.
So I just went with Stiff Barbie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely was gonna ask you if you was a big Nicki fan. For sure.
Not really, no. I'm more of a Cardi B fan, if anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can get into that later. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie. But
definitely.
I go at you with that.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. But okay. Alright. So people were saying you look like a Barbie. I can see that. I can see that. You watched Barbie growing up? Or-
Yeah, definitely. I loved Barbie dolls.
Yeah.
And I love the show Barbie.
I'm only asking you this next question because of my cousin. Shout out Jessica. Love you. But was you bigger on Barbie or Bratz growing up?
Definitely Bratz. I love Bratz. I feel like I look more like a Bratz doll.
Okay.
But Barbie just kind of fit, the aesthetic I was going for.
Yeah.
I'd probably say probably about like equal and equal, but I was more of a Bratz fan, yeah.
I got you. I got you. My sister used to fuck them little Bratz dolls up
Yeah.
all the time.
Oh, you there?
Yeah, he's on now.
Turn it up.
Where's that?
We straight. We straight. But yeah. Okay. So growing up, where you from? Tell me what type of childhood you had growing up, coming up. Was you a badass kid? Was you nice and quiet? Was you? Let me know. Let me know.
So, I'm from Conroe, Texas. Are y'all familiar with like the Woodlands area?
Yeah.
So like the
yeah,
north side.
Yeah.
And then there's another suburb off of that, and it's called Lake Conroe. So I grew up going to Montgomery High School. Montgomery was definitely like a preppy high school. When you go in there, you would think of Mean Girls. You had your cliques. You had the country people. You had the weirdo kids. You had the smart kids, the cheerleaders, the dancers. You
Yeah.
had, gang people. Like, what I'm saying? Like, you had the hood niggas. You had all that. So you had all the different little flavors, all that, whatever. So that's the school I went to.
Is it mostly Hispanics out there?
No, all white. I was the only
Really?
mixed kid in my class.
Okay.
The only mixed kid.
What you mix with?
I'm black, Mexican, and white.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I would probably say I was the only mixed kid in most of my classes. There was a few like black people, but that school was predominantly white. Now in school, I was a dancer. I played all sports. I did basketball. I did track. Mainly like dance and cheer were my thing. I was really popular for being a cheerleader.
Like the dance team?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was really popular for being a dancer and also a cheerleader. So that's where, all the popularity came from, was mainly just that, being active in my school. I had lots of friends.
Yeah.
But my grandparents, they were pretty strict. So, I was doing what I wanted to do. I was definitely in the streets, I wasn't hanging out with the right group, doing what I wanted to do, wasn't listening. And, literally, they gave me everything I wanted. I had a huge mansion with a movie theater, golf carts.
Motherfucker said a mansion.
Boat,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I had everything I wanted, but I still wanted to be in the hood. Like, that's just what I wanted to do. Like,
so you like Nunu from
ATL.
Yeah, ATL.
I don't know what that is.
You ain't seen ATL?
No.
Damn.
What the
You
fuck?
slipped
So you
in.
black, Mexican, and
T.I. and
Right.
Lauren London. You ain't seen ATL? You seen that movie?
Yeah.
She had to.
You probably not thinking like.
Maybe if I see like a picture, I'm more of like a visual person.
Alright.
London
So
Lauren
you
get
grew
her
up with your
chase
grandparents? You grew up with your grandparents?
So I lived with my mom most of my life, but the dad who raised me, he died in a car accident when I was like 7. So my mom kind of went downhill for a little bit, and my step grandparents took me in with my sisters because of course they're not going to separate us, you know.
Yeah.
I had 2 little white sisters with blonde hair, blue eyes, and they took me in. So I was always a little oddball out of the group, you know. I was just different. I liked rap music. They were country. You know, I was just way different. So anyways, I got kicked out, you know, because I didn't. They wanted me to leave my boyfriend. I was with him for a year, so I've been with him since I was 14, 15, and
At the time, you had been with him for a year. That's what you saying?
No, at the time I had been with him for a year.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so I was with him for about a year, and they wanted me to break up with him. I was like, no. So anyways, I moved with my mom because my mom was like, if you move back home with me, you know, you can be with your boyfriend. Y'all can hang out. So I moved back with my mom. She didn't let none of that happen. I didn't get to do none of that. And I had ended up moving up to, like, a really ghetto school. Like, it was very ghetto. Like,
what school?
Huntsville, Texas.
Okay. Yeah.
Prison city. So it was, like,
okay.
gangs all the time, lots of fighting. You know, it was just very, 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 like...
Was that Huntsville?
Mm-hmm.
Was that
Huntsville is like... Are you familiar where Huntsville's at?
Nah, I ain't too familiar with Texas.
So, like you have the prison that's in Huntsville. So, like, this is Houston. Then you got the Woodlands area. You got Conroe. And then you got, like, New Waverly and Huntsville. So, it's, like,
Huntsville
way
up there,
north.
for real.
Yeah.
Because Conroe up there.
It's probably about, like, an hour and 30 minutes from here. But from me, where I live, it's probably about, like, 45 minutes.
Okay.
But, yeah, so... You know, I moved out there, whatever. I ended up getting pregnant junior year with my daughter, Kennedy.
Okay.
And at that point, my baby daddy and I had been together for about 2-3 years. And my mom kicked me out. She was like, either you can get rid of the baby and you can stay here, or you can go, you know, be with your baby daddy and have a baby and you can leave. And I was like, I don't want to be here anyway, so I left.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, she dropped me on the highway with, like, bags of clothes, and I was on the highway. So I was like, fuck it, you know, I'm going to do what I got to do.
And this is my bad, because you already said it, but this is your grandma, you said?
No, this is my mom now.
Your
I
mom.
moved in with my mom after my grandparents kicked me out for staying with my boyfriend at the time.
Gotcha.
So I moved in with my mom. She kicked me out. At the time, I was a cheerleader and stuff. You know, I couldn't cheer anymore because, of course, I was pregnant. So, you know, things started trickling down for me. Then I moved in with my baby daddy and his family. I went to Conroe High School. We got kicked out of school for being too famous. Like, literally, it was just crazy. Like, it was absolutely crazy. We couldn't walk in the hallways without people going nuts. You know, just being, like,
crazy.
in our city where we're from, it was, like...
It gotta be crazy.
You would think that it was, like, Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. Like, it was so crazy. He was the star football player. I was just really popular for social media, makeup. You know, then I got pregnant junior year, and it just blew up. Like, it went crazy. So they put us into a night program, and we did school in a night program. And, I mean, that's just... So I would say I was definitely, like, a good kid, but I definitely gave my family a run for their money, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Definitely.
Okay, yeah. Because I was... Obviously, I'm getting to know you right now while I'm interviewing you. Mm-hmm. But... Just when you see somebody for the first time or whatever, you draw your own conclusions, this, that, and the third, whatever the situation may be. Yeah. And I'm looking at you as if you just was a straight angel. Like you ain't caused no trouble. You went by the book, but I'm finding out I'm wrong.
That. No, I'm still like that. I was always a very good kid. You didn't have to ask me to clean my room. You didn't have to tell me to do my homework. I always, to this day, I got shit done. That's just how I am. I'm very schedule-like. I'm OCD. Everything's clean in my house. So I've always been like that, but when it comes to, like, independency and, like, my attitude, I'm just me, and you can't change that. And that's the thing with my family is, like, they were trying to change who I really was, you know, like, deep down. Like, they wanted me to be a certain way, and I was just not like that. That's just not the type of person I am, you know. I like rap music. I like making rap music. I like hanging out with the friends I like to hang out with. That's just the environment that I choose to be in.
Right.
So that wasn't supporting you rapping?
No. Which I wasn't rapping at the time, but they weren't supporting anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wanted to, just anything in general that I wanted to do, they were just hating on it. And it just pissed me off because it's like, okay, just because y'all are hating on it, I'm going to do it anyways. Right. That's just the type of person I am.
Got you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
That makes sense. I feel like all of us kind of, not all of us, but for the most part, all of us kind of have dibbled and dabbled into playing the opposition role, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People above you telling you this what you should be doing with your life. Yeah. It's like, fuck that. Like, even if there is some truth in what they're saying, it's like, I need to figure it out on my own. I need to do things my way. I need to go through my own path, you know, so.
Exactly. And I feel like, you know, with a lot of, like, moms and, like, having teenagers, they just kind of, like, they're either really, really strict or they're not strict enough. You have to kind of level it out. And I can say that because I am a mom, you know? But you just have to level it out. I feel like if you kind of, like, restrict your children and, like, you know, hold their phone over their head or, like, oh, you can't get on this app. You can't get on this app. You know, you're just creating a sneaky kid.
A sneaky motherfucker.
And then when that kid is sneaky,
God.
you want to try to control them and tell them, oh, they can't do this. Oh, you're kicked out, whatever. No, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's where I think problems arise at for children.
So, talk to me a little bit about being a mother and having children, because I'm not gonna lie, anybody that know me out there, I'm ready to be a motherfucking daddy. I need me some kids. I need a little Marlboro running around here, a little daughter. I'm gonna name her Diamond. I need that. So you kind of scare me a little bit. Tell me why I don't want that.
I mean, I wouldn't say don't. I'm all for it. I mean, I have 2 kids. I had my first baby when I was 16, turning 17, and she's 5 now. That was junior year, senior year, and now I have a 7-month-old baby. I just had him in September of 2022. His name's Rage. So with my daughter Kennedy, I mean, it was definitely like a learning and growing type of thing. You know, you just have to like kind of just do it to like learn. Yeah. But definitely, I feel like I wouldn't change it no other way. Like if I didn't have a kid, I don't feel like I would be as bossed up as I am. You know, like I feel like they motivate you. You have a reason to like get up and go every day. And I know that's why God put a baby in my life so young, was because, you know, with the situation I was in, he didn't want me to be in that situation. So he gave me my daughter, and I went from down here to up here by 22. Like, I don't know a 22-year-old that's doing what I'm doing.
22 right now?
Yeah. Gotcha. I don't know a 22-year-old that's doing what I'm doing. And I'm not just speaking that, like, highly and confident. I'm speaking that because, like, I really be doing
pop
that
your shit.
You know?
Pop
like,
your shit.
As far as, like, being a mother and then hustling, like, work full-time, working remote with a baby and a kid or a preschooler on top of, you know, working, having multiple streams of income, side hustling, you have a man, keeping up with your house. It's a lot. Like, it's hard to juggle that. And, like, you know, niggas and men, like, they get to do shit a little bit different because, like, they don't have that responsibility. With the mom, you know, you're expected to clean. You're expected to cook. Make sure everything's cleaned up. Make sure your daughter has her backpack packed for school. I mean, luckily, my baby daddy helps me like that. But other men, like, they don't really do all that. So they get away with just, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get off of work and go do this or go do that. Like, no, females, they have a lot that they have to keep up with. And
take care of your fucking kids out here, man.
Yeah, like,
you feel me?
It's just a lot, but it definitely is worth it. You know, I say, like, my kids are probably, like, my biggest joy next to music.
So I was being a teen mom, like, I'm pretty sure that's...
Well, I mean, luckily I had a lot of family to help me, you know. They helped me a lot, you know, like, if I wanted to go out, if I wanted to do stuff that everyone else is doing, bring me the baby, you know, like... That's
what's up.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people got that support.
Yeah, definitely. So I would say it was easy. It was definitely, you know, it's a job because, like, I can't just up and leave. Like, my friends, oh, my God, let's go to the river this weekend. You know, I have to prep and plan for that. I don't just get to up and go at 17 or up and go at 18. Like, I have a child that I have to come home to.
That's the problem in your life, too. You know, you 18, that's when...
Yeah, like, my friends, when we go out, they get to get as drunk as they want. They don't have nothing to come home to. I have to make sure I'm getting home to my kid. I can get drunk, but by the time it's in the night, no, I have to be somewhat sober enough to, like, make bottles and feed a baby, you know?
I'm glad you said that.
So,
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
But thank you for that. I needed that. That motivated me a little bit more.
To be a dad or not be a dad?
To be a dad, you feel me? All my niggas out there listening, all my personal homies and just any random nigga listening. Probably next week, I'm a hop on social media and I'm gonna tell y'all the bun is in the oven. I'm coming. We gonna drop. Yeah,
well, hold on now. We ain't just gonna have children with anybody. I mean, make sure.
This nigga already just hopping out the gate like.
Let me tell y'all the biggest thing in this world. The hardest decision you're ever gonna make, and it needs to be the smartest choice you ever make, is who you're gonna have children with, because that person is going to be teaching your kid morals. They're gonna be teaching your kid how to act, how to be respectful. So, like, yeah, you may have a bad bitch, but what type of mother are you getting yourself into? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just be having children with
paying $10,000 a month for some child support, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. You know how much Rob Kardashian paying? I don't know the exact number, but he paying something like $500,000 a month. That's insane.
I mean, look who he nutted in. No,
for real.
Nah, it ain't. That's not the reason why he paying that. He paying that because his last name Kardashian. You feel me? 'Cause
Yeah, but if he was with a more responsible woman, she wouldn't.
Oh
be,
yeah,
you
for
know
sure,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure, for sure. Yeah, I'm with
She
you on
tricked
that.
that nigga for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
It's
She knew what she
another
was doing.
combo though.
Yeah.
Shout out Black China. All right. So, you talked to me a little bit already about family, your kids. I want to know more about your family. Talk to me about the people that you do value in your life, that's around you, people that you ride or die for your family.
I would say the number one person I'd ride or die for is probably my baby daddy. I mean, we're like twins, like
Fire.
definitely soulmates. Like I can't even explain that type of relationship. It's just like one person. You know what I'm saying? And like you're not like you will, but like you're not gonna find a lot of men that would do anything and everything for their girl. But on top of that, like as far as being a dad, like I can come home from the gym and the house is gonna be clean. Dish is gonna be done. Kids gonna be put in bed. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that I would need done, he's gonna have it done. And most men ain't gonna do it. They're gonna be sitting on the couch playing a game, in the closet recording. You know what I'm saying? Like doing stuff that any other man would do. But I would probably say, you know, having someone that like supports me like that.
If you come home and he in the closet recording, you hot? You mad?
If the dishes ain't done. No, I
Okay.
don't really care because most of the time I have it done. But like if I need like a help, like if I tell him like, hey, make the baby's bottles, prep all this stuff for the night, have that ready, and then I come home and you're recording. Oh yeah, it's about to be something. But
All right. I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it. All right, so talk to me about making your transition into music. How'd that get started?
So in high school, like I said, we already had a lot of clout. I was just popular because I was just popular.
'Cause you was you.
I don't even know. I just had a lot of friends, and I was just.
You said Kylie and Travis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, we were just popping. And Jalen, he played sports, so it's like everybody knew him from every district, every school, because he was just good at all sports.
Every Jalen good at sports.
Yeah, literally.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I guess how it transitioned is I started a YouTube page, and I just did makeup. I did tutorials on how to do clothes and stuff. And then after that, me and my sister, we did a YouTube, and it was called The Life of Joe and Lex, and we just did daily vlogs, and that blew up. And then shit, I mean, I made a music video one day, just thought I would pop my shit, and it blew up overnight. Woke up with 160K views, and I was like,
yeah.
this is me.
Oh,
This is me.
yeah.
This is what we doing.
So you wasn't
I
even
had-
planning it. You just
No, I just did it.
made a video and it
Just
was
did
popping.
it.
I'm gonna roll with it at that point.
Literally, and like after that point, I had like managers calling me, labels calling me, and I was like, "Sign me up." You know what I'm saying? Which we do
That's
have
fire.
to go into that topic because I did go down the wrong path and sign a 3-year contract, dumbass move,
Oh.
with somebody that fucked us over, deleted all my music and videos, and I had to
Oh.
restart from scratch, literally in 2019.
What you don't want to name drop right now? You don't want to do that? Cause fuck them. That's some
fuck
bullshit
that
right there. That's
nigga.
crazy.
Everybody
Slimy.
knows who it is. If you're from Houston
Tell me after
and
this.
you're locked in with the Houston Underground,
Mm-hmm.
you know who I'm talking about. Everybody knows.
So he done got a couple niggas.
No, not necessarily that. It's just a big ordeal because the ties that we had and then how we split and how everything happened. It was just a lot.
Fuck that nigga.
I could throw so many slugs right now, but
Wow.
I'm just gonna.
Take
Keep
the
the
high
peace.
road. I
Yeah,
feel you.
Yeah.
I feel
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Prior to this, before keeping the peace,
It was on and
Talking
popping.
your shit.
It was
Oh.
on and popping.
yeah, we ain't gonna go there, but
I feel it.
we'll talk about that after this.
A manager can make or break you. You know what I'm saying? I managed an artist probably like, how long was that?
2 years ago. 2,
Like,
3.
how long it lasted though? Like
Shit, like 9 months. Not maybe,
9
maybe,
months.
maybe
That's
6.
a minute, nigga. Shit, nigga. But anyways though, like I was all in it because it could either go like the artist, like you saying, the artist can be all in, and then the manager on some bullshit,
Or vice versa.
right. I was all in it, and I'm realizing like how you pull up to record. Like 4 or 5 last time, we really ain't get shit done. Like the last 4 or 5 times, you done pulled up to this motherfucker.
I
you
mean,
feel
she
me?
really ain't want to make music though. She was just trying to fuck.
I mean, but still, we trying to we're trying to make music. You know what I'm saying? We got a goal in hand. Skrilla, big Skrilla, shout out owner of the company Grade A Radio. He manages artists. He managed Shay. I think he managed Judy. I don't. Excuse me if I'm mistalking right now. You feel me? I don't know if he managed Judy. Shout out Judy, by the way. But yeah, he manages artists too. It's a tricky game, you know, because a lot of times the artists can have things they want to go on in their brains. The manager got other things they want to go on, and you just not meeting each other's world. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tricky world to be in when it comes to having a manager. There's a lot of artists who thrive without a manager.
Yeah, that's why I just go independent. I mean, I do work with A&Rs, I work with labels and stuff like that, but, I mean, shit, if you can be independent and you have the money to do that, then do that. But here's the thing with being independent, yeah, you can rap all day, but who's going to be funding the shit? It's you.
Right.
So if you're going to be independent, I advise getting a regular 8-to-5 job. Some people don't like to do that. I'm all for, like, getting any stream of money that you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got 24 hours. You get up at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, work your little 7 to 3, 8 to 5 job, whatever you got to do, 20 an hour, run it up, and then you can use all that money to pay for bills, and then whatever you're making off music, that can just go back to the music. So you're not trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, one hobby needs to pay for one hobby, this needs to pay for this, bills and work need to pay for each other, so that way you have money to keep everything fluctuating.
So to an artist out here who does not know, tell the people out there, how do you start making money as an artist if you are not signed nowhere and you just making music independently?
I would honestly say just like word of mouth. You know, like I did a lot of free shit before I started getting racks. You know what I'm saying? Like
that.
a lot of free shit. I was going on tours. I was driving my own car to Austin. We were taking the tour car to Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, you know, just networking with people, free shows. But I was getting my foot in the door. Once I got that type of level of respect in the streets, and you know, people just start fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? They start booking you. You start getting money that way. So a lot of rappers come into it thinking like, oh, I'm coming into it for the money, but that's not the thing. Is like, you need to find you a hobby, and if you're coming into this type of industry thinking that like money is the main thing, then you're not gonna get no money. You should be chasing the goal and the dream, and then the money will come after.
Do you love music?
I genuinely love music. I've been interested in music since I was a kid. Like, I started in choir. I went from choir from 2nd grade all the way up until 11th grade. Then I did dance my whole life, did cheer. I've just always been a creative person.
RC, real RC.
So growing up, who was you? My fault, Los.
No, you good. Well, walk me through that first interaction on how you got that tour. Like,
which tour?
Your very first tour.
I would probably say the Texas tour. I mean, honestly, we just put a tour together ourselves. I mean, we just networked with people. You know, the manager I was working with, he had connects everywhere. So, I mean, we just hit up somebody in Dallas, found a promoter in Austin, found a promoter in San Antonio and Houston. And we just did us a little Texas tour, you know, networking with people.
So it was all self-promoted.
Yeah, self-promotion. Like, literally everything that I've built with my platform and my following is just organic growth.
See, I think that's the problem. A lot of people looking for somebody else to put them on.
Exactly.
Trying to find somebody else to do the dirty
Especially in
work.
Houston. Houston, it's the hardest city to please. It is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have a very, very, like, just strict ego. Everybody does. If I have a show and I'm looking at the openers, I'm looking like, damn, why would he wear that? Or why would you perform that song? Like, you know what I'm saying? We just judge people.
You thinking that?
Oh, I think that all the time. I'm sitting here like, why would you wear that to the show? Why would you wear that?
I'm not gonna lie.
You know
I was thinking that South by Southwest this past like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was thinking that about a few niggas. I'm like, you pulled up to performing that shit, but
Got a little
Yeah,
presentable.
South by Southwest it's just
See
not
your
like it
song.
used to be. I mean, honestly, before COVID, it was popping. You could see anybody you could think of out there in the streets. Like, shit, like 6ix9ine, you would see motherfucking, I don't even know. Like,
Yeah,
I
niggas used to
wouldn't
pop
say-
out to South
you know
by
what I'm saying? Not
Southwest.
like big people, but like bigger people. And
Right.
now it's like all those people are on, and like they're not still fucking with the underground, which, you know, we
That's
understand that, but it's
That's
just different.
another problem that we should get into though, because I feel like a lot of artists, you know who Academics is?
Yeah.
He just was talking about this. He said, fuck J. Cole, fuck Kendrick, and fuck Drake, because I don't know if you saw, J. Cole just went on he just did an interview with, I think it was a CNN or Fox or somebody that he just did an interview with. And Academics was basically saying that, like, all the artists, y'all need media companies and lower end content creators and stuff like that to get you on. But when you on, y'all say fuck hip hop, and you gonna go to CNN and talk. Like, nigga, this is J. Cole we talking about.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can't go to nobody. You can't go to Charlamagne. You can't go to Act. You can't go to Joe Budden. You can't go to some other niggas to get interviewed by a hip hop platform. But you gonna go to CNN with the white folks.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing on the smaller end. South by Southwest, artists is so big headed now. I ain't going out to that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not. I got Coachella this date. I'm not about to.
Exactly, yeah. And like, you know, with the music industry and stuff, like I always go out there and like, even if I didn't get booked for South by Southwest this year, I mean, shit, I'm gonna get myself on at least 3 to 5 little free shows that I know are popping, just because like I have a good name for myself. I can get a free slot. I don't gotta pay. I mean, I may not be making money off of it, but I'm making references
Your face out
and
there.
handshakes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And networking. And then boom, you leave South by Southwest, you got people calling you, hey, I need a feature. There you go. It's a quick 2K right there. Just off features and love.
So you charge for features?
It really just depends, honestly, on the artist, on the label. You know, I can't really say too much on that. Now, if it's just out of love, I'll do 500 to 1,000. But I mean, if it's like somebody that has a label behind them and they have a budget, then you know we'll talk that with our A&R and our label and see what they say. So I mean, it really just depends.
Makes sense.
But I mean, I have people that they don't have lots of money and they like beg me for features, and I'm like, okay, cash out me $300, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Off of love.
That's what's up.
just a little something like.
Are you somebody who, let's say somebody is asking you to get on a song, and you say, let me hear the song, and they send it to you, and you think it's complete garbage. Are you the type to say, I'm not messing with this track, I can't do it? Or are you the type of person that if the money right, your vocals is right, you hopping on?
And the money's right.
Okay.
Because I'm going to take that money, and then I'm going to tell you when we get there now.
In person? You gonna tell them in
I'll
person?
be chopping up with them in person. I'm a very blunt person.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, I would say probably both. You know, I would talk to them and be like, hey, you know, I think that we could find probably a better single. Me personally, I wouldn't waste your money if your budget's $500. I wouldn't waste your $500 on this. But if you think that this song is the song that you want to go with, and you think that me being on it would work, then I'm down. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be honest with you, like, this ain't it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not mean. I'm not gonna be just dry mean, because at the end of the day, music is somebody else's art. That's their craft. So like, if they think it's good, then they think it's good to them.
Right.
So whatever.
I've been trying to change my thought process when it comes to that. When I was a little younger, I thought everything was trash. You know what I'm saying? I thought everything was trash. But the older I get and the more that I'm getting into music and stuff like that, producing for different people,
Yeah.
I can't, like, I don't know, like, I can't call anything really trash anymore. Like, other than that one song I showed y'all last week, but I can't really call too much shit trash no more, man. Because I know there's somebody gonna like that motherfucker, man. Like somebody. I've seen songs go viral. I'm like, how in the like this shit is garbage, but somebody likes that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, music is art. Somebody could look at a painting and think, I don't know what the fuck that is, and then walk away. Next nigga walk at it, and they see, I see this, I see that, I see this.
Yeah, it's subjective.
You know, it's all perspective, you know, so, but, yeah. Okay. So, talk to me about your music making process. Like, are you freestyling? Are you writing? Are you going bar for bar? Are you spitting the whole verse?
Freestyles, bar to bar.
Damn, every time you hop in the booth,
Every time.
off the dome.
Every time.
Are you gonna leave me hanging? Appreciate you. That's
No.
how I go. Everybody need to punch in
So
nowadays.
you punching in freestyling, like you bar for bar.
Yeah, just whatever. Like, honestly, like, my studio people, they beg me to write songs. And they'll send me beats, and I'll love the beat. And I try to sit down. I just can't do it. I don't have the time with
Short
kids
attention
and
span.
everything. I don't have a short attention span, but I just don't have the time. Like, I don't have an hour to myself, let alone 30 minutes to sit here and write a song. I'd rather just, okay, hey, if I know I have a session at 8, I'm at least give me 2 hours, and I know I'm going to put in 30 minutes of freestyling just on the mic. Because it's going to take me a couple times to punch in and get the right, you know, flow, the right words. But,
so you don't record at home. You go to
I
studios.
go to my studio. I do have a home studio, but like I said, my baby daddy's on it more than I am. I can't even get on it if I wanted to.
Damn.
He's always on it. But
He working.
yeah, he has thousands of songs.
That's what's up. What's his name?
Ocho J.
Ocho J. Okay, I'm gonna have to tap into him.
Yeah,
For sure.
definitely.
He a part of Stiff too?
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty much the one that like created it.
So did you always go by Stiff Barbie? Like growing up, did you have another name or people call you by your real name?
Yeah, people just call me by my real name.
What's your real name?
My real name's Alexia, but everyone calls me Lexi.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Got you. All right, that's good though. I do want to tap into that real quick though about the punching in because we talked about this when we had was that Wuchi up here? We had Wuchi up here. Punching in is just where music is going today. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of sound. Like
Yes.
you can have the hardest shit to say, but if you spit that motherfucker start to finish, I'm sorry. Me personally, I'm an engineer. That shit ass, bro. That shit ass. You need to take some. Maybe even if you don't want to go bar for bar, you need to maybe do 4 stop,
Yes.
4 stop. Like
Yeah.
that's
Because
just
you can chop it up and play with it a little bit more, move it around, put some effects on it. And I just think with the rap right now and the vibe that's going, it's very like fast paced, more rock star. Me personally, I'm more of like an auto tune type of person versus like just dry vocals, you know.
You can't have just dry vocals nowadays.
Yeah, no, I just don't think that sells. I mean, me personally, people get on my ass all the time in the comments like, turn the auto tune down. I'm like, I don't think there's enough auto tune. I don't. Like, put more.
facts. Turn that motherfucker all the way up.
That
Yeah.
shit.
All the way up, nigga. I ain't,
B major right now.
2023. We ain't no old niggas. Turn that motherfucker all the way up.
Yes, like.
On God.
But that's good. You was in choir because I was in choir too. So that had that.
Oh,
that-
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little note,
Me,
nigga.
little tenor.
Hell no.
Pop show was lit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, yeah, I feel like, sorry, I feel like choir definitely like influence a lot of the music. It could be anything from like just not being scared to get in front of a crowd. You know what I'm saying? If you had a solo audition or a solo performance,
Right.
I was getting in front of a theater of like 1,000 people. That it doesn't nerve wrack me. Like my friends or newer models or background dancers, they're like, "Are you nervous to get on stage?" I'm like, "No, why?"
Right. So
Like,
did you
that's
perform your
fun
own
to me.
songs?
Huh?
Did you perform your own songs? And like, cause I know we had pop show, and I
Oh,
would do
you
my
saw
own
that?
songs. Did you?
We did, or 9 times we would just do like a cover or something. It just
Gotcha.
depends.
So you sing for real?
Mhm.
Okay.
Do you have most of your songs? I'm looking at you, and you, of course, you're using autotune. So I know what autotune, of course, you using this melody, of course, right? But do you have songs strictly just use? It's not even. You're not harmonizing. You singing. You straight singing.
I have some features, but no, I do want to make one. But honestly, I would probably need to get with the songwriter for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoy working with songwriters. Me personally, like, as far as the rap portion, I'm more of like I said, the creative side. So I like to do more of like photo shoots, video shoots, outfits, stuff like that. I feel like I'm more of the creative part. Now, when it comes to actually recording the music, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate going to the studio. It is like a chore to me. When my label is telling me you need 5 songs, I'm like, I'm gonna wait till like 5 minutes before it to do, because I don't want to do it. I hate recording. I don't know why. And I feel like just because when I first started rapping, I loved going. I went to the studio every single day, all day, to the point where it's like I just got washed out and I don't want to go.
Right.
And it's getting to a point where like my music is starting to slowly like trickle down in traction. So where I'm gonna have to go to the studio because it's just not paying off anymore.
I got you. That makes sense.
I don't know why I'm like that. It's just like literally it's annoying.
That makes sense. But like I know you said you got the studio at home, but BD taking all the my fault. Ocho taking all the time on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
When you do record at home, is he on the computer or are you like Mike here recording and you going back and forth?
No, if anything, he's recording me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I asked that question to say that I feel like if you learn how to record yourself,
It'd be easier because you could play around with it.
way
exactly.
easy, and it's not
And
a chore. It's not a chore.
I work on a computer all day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I do get off the computer, I don't want to go sit on another computer, which I don't mind. But it's like I feel like I would need to just sit down and learn Pro Tools, learn Logic, or whatever we're gonna use. Learn the platform. Then it may be something I want to do. But like my work and my actual job stresses me out so much that it's like by the time I'm off, I have to cook, clean, get the kids in bed. I don't have time to even do nothing for myself. Nothing.
That makes sense.
I got you. I personally, because I started off computer-wise, I can't record nowhere but
Your own self.
yeah, like I can't.
That's how my baby daddy
I can't
is
go
now.
in there and stand there in front of a mic and some nigga out here mix. Can't do that, bro. I
Yeah.
need the mic right here and the computer, my hand on the mouse, my mouth right here, and I could, you feel me?
Yeah.
Go back and forth. Other than that, I'm not comfortable and I can't get into my mode for real. So
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But we gonna go ahead and get into this commercial break real quick.
Real quick, what song you want to hear?
You can play Graveyard.
Graveyard?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Graveyard, Stiff Barbie. We gonna be back to y'all right after this song, man.
I got Jimmy the raincoat. I got Jimmy the raincoat. I got Jimmy the raincoat. I drive around on the Range Rover. My life a movie, Jane Franco. I got a beat with a bankroll and Louis V purse hold a bankroll. I cannot breathe with a fake hoe. I had a dream and I take over. That bitch a buck need a makeover. I see the op on the radar. Got a Smith on me like I'm JR. Gang in the code with the AR. I don't fuck with Jakes, stay far. With the beef, you know I cater. You want a verse, pay her. Better know I am a slayer. So many racks, I gotta share. He said he love me, I really don't care. Double G shoes on my feet, and I need a repair. I'm gone. Racks, long, shirt, t-shirt, chrome. Can't afford this when you broke. Whoa. Broke ass nigga, that's gross. Broke ass nigga, don't even get close. Danny fan, I'm whipping a ghost. I'm in all white like I'm a ghost. Like on my bread, turning to toast. I get away and he serve on my coast. He bought me a car and he paid for your toast. Now we really got two different goals. Like a Mac, put that boy phone. He not solid, he went and he told. I'm gone. Racks, long, shirt, t-shirt, chrome. Can't afford this when you broke. Whoa. I got Jimmy the raincoat. I got Jimmy the raincoat. I got Jimmy the raincoat. I drive around on the Range Rover. My life a movie, Jane Franco. I got a beat with a bankroll and Louis V purse hold a bankroll. I cannot breathe with a fake hoe. I had a dream and I take over. That bitch a bum need a makeover. I see the op on the radar. Got a Smith on me like I'm JR. Gang in the code with the AR. I don't fuck with Jakes, stay far. With the beef, you know I cater.
Stuck out to me about that is the overall vibe of it. It just made me want. I feel like I need to pop. I'm sorry, Mama.
What?
I know you
Nah,
watching, Mama. I know you watching.
chill.
Nah, I already said it, nigga. I already said it. Sorry, Mama. I feel like I'm about to pop me a perk. I need to pop a perk in that motherfucker.
Nigga crazy.
Yeah.
We don't do drugs over here for all the kids watching. I don't promote.
Hey, shout
that.
out Ruben. I love you, bro. Hey.
But yeah, I fuck with the song though. Definitely a nice vibe. I like the production on it too. The way your voice sound and the beat. Definitely was fucking with it.
Matching that modern tone, like the little vibey, not too barry.
Yeah, I mean, it really just depends on the beat. You know, like I said, if it's City Girl vibes, then it's gonna be like real Barbie-ish.
YouTube beat?
I don't remember who actually produced that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have to look into that one. Honestly, like I said, I don't.
When you going on YouTube to look up beats, you looking up like certain type of beats, like
Yeah,
artists.
definitely.
Who?
I'd probably say like Jace, Summers, Can Beats, Lucky. You know, just
Okay.
more of like the
Yeah.
underground rock, street type of rap.
What's the first artist you said?
Jace.
Never heard of him.
That's not. How you spell it?
IAYZE.
Yeah, I thought that nigga name was Ayaz.
Everyone says that.
God, yeah. I don't know any like.
Wait, where did J come from though?
Facts.
I think that's just like a cool way that he spells his name. I'm not too sure, but
Oh, that's the way
Yeah.
you pronounce it though. Okay.
That's hard though.
Different.
I first heard it, bruh, on I think it was TikTok. He had some song going viral on that motherfucker, bro. This is probably like a year and a half ago.
how does the song go?
Go ahead,
Is
sing
it
it.
that green 556? That was like the one that I feel
Before
like
that, I
was a
believe.
little-
I heard that. But before that.
Yeah.
It was hard as fuck. I was showing my homies and they was like, this shit is garbage. But that shit was hard as fuck.
You have to be in
Like,
that type of music. That's the type of
Yeah.
music, like, I feel like underground rappers in our age, you know, group that we listen to.
Yeah.
How old are y'all?
24.
23.
25. Damn. Oldest nigga here. That's
Old ass
crazy.
nigga. I tell this nigga every week, nigga, you old as fuck, bro.
You about to be
Grandpa.
25, nigga. My day.
Nah, not yet. But all right. So you wanna? This is up to you though. You wanna name some artists that you worked with in the past? Anybody that you've been in business with?
No.
Got you. Fuck them niggas. All right.
No, it's just like, no. There's some people that have stuck out to me, but not that much.
Got you.
I mean, I've had shows with a lot of big people. I've done features with bigger people, but nobody that just is like grabbing my attention.
Who are some people you did shows with?
I've done shows with Jada Youngin, Blueface. Oh my God, it's been so many years. The Baby, Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, that's what's up.
Who else? I mean, I don't know. I've been doing music for like 5 years.
Who's some artists that you want to work with in the future?
Little Uzi. Everybody knows.
Okay.
I am a
Okay,
Little
sure.
Uzi, ride or
Okay.
die.
Okay.
That's just my vibe. It's like Little Uzi, Trippie Redd, Juice WRLD.
Okay.
You know, all
Yeah,
that, like,
I definitely hear that vibe in
Yeah.
your music for
That's
sure.
definitely Coi Leray. I fuck with Coi Leray heavy.
Have you heard of Woochie Wobbler?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. I want you to talk to her. I ain't gonna lie. We interviewed her probably like 2-3 weeks ago. But y'all make the same kind of sound.
Same vibe. for
Vibey,
sure. Yeah.
girly, high energy. I don't know. I think y'all definitely
Make a hard song for
Yeah.
it.
facts.
Yeah, me.
Facts.
Sure.
Oh,
You'll
God.
have to show me her and put me on.
For sure.
She you on Twitter?
Yeah.
Anybody that found out that we was about to interview Woochie, they was like, what the fuck? But not off her music. But people in Houston know her as Big Ol' Slave Booty. I'm gonna put that out there.
Yeah.
Big Ol' Slave Booty. You feel me? Anyway, she hard. She hard
I'll have to look her up.
for sure. But so go ahead.
Do you have any aspirations? Because you talked about like other artists of signing somebody to start your own record label or anything like that.
Yeah, definitely. I would say like my first goal is definitely putting on for like Houston and the underground. I definitely want to get like some type of, media room in the Woodlands area, North area,
That's
somewhere
hard.
where people can do podcasts, interviews, and record, somewhere nice, not something that's just like ran down. And eventually, I'm very into like the fashion industry. I love fashion. I love streetwear. That's just my shit. I have a heat press machine. I have everything I need to get going. I just literally need to get it going.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, I've been trying to cop me one. I've been definitely thinking about it.
We all in the fashion up here, so
Yeah.
that's yeah. Let me know when you start that for sure.
But
100%.
yeah, I'm not trying to make no like just little brand with like logos and shit. I'm trying to do like
I
real
ain't trying
life,
to just
like-
slap no logo on the t-shirt.
no, like I want to like have
Make
a model and
garments
me
and
dressed
shit.
and like sew the clothes up and
For
shit.
sure.
Like,
So
Definitely
one-on-one.
on the same level for sure.
Fire.
Yeah.
So what's the rest of 2023 looking like for you?
I would say right now I have some works going in with the new label.
What's the label name?
I can't say.
Okay.
I can't announce anything until paperwork's signed. But
Okay.
I do have some stuff coming up. I'm working with a new A&R, which his name is actually Swag. So me and Swag are working right now. If you know Swag, then you probably know the label. So that's a hint.
That
But
shit sound familiar. Swag.
yeah, so I'm
just
working
know
with
that's
a
the
couple little labels, but just I would probably say just more visuals coming out, more singles. I do eventually want to drop the Far From Plastic album, get that out for everybody. Get
That
the
title
rollout
hard.
going.
On me, I was about to say
Damn,
that.
that title hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Your name
Still,
Barbie too? That's
on
hard
me.
as fuck.
Yeah, that's the vibe. It's like Far From Plastic.
Yeah, you came up with that?
That's hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I already have the
Yeah.
cover art and everything too. I've had the album, but then while I got pregnant, I kind of just took a break. So I was like, you know what? Instead of me making a whole album and releasing it, I'm just gonna start off with singles. That way, I have, 5 or so singles that I can put out and keep myself active in the streets without actually having to be in the streets.
So you still keeping that? That's like you haven't made no new songs, change it around. You keeping that same album you made and just dropping the singles off it?
No, I am gonna add new songs on it. I'm gonna go to the studio. I had a session on Friday, but I did have to reschedule. So probably I would say the next 2 months, definitely Far From Plastic will be out for
That's
sure.
hard.
For sure.
For sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Keep
Looking
my
forward
ear
to
that.
it.
100%.
Sure.
Yeah.
Me.
Definitely looking forward to that. But just to wrap this up, man, go ahead and give some words of motivation to the audience, to your fans out there, anybody that's looking at you and wanting to do what you do, wanting to pass you, wanting to do half of what you do, whatever it is, man.
Get a job. Keep your job. Find you some goals and keep going towards your goals. Don't give up, because as soon as you give up, you got to start right back over. That's what I would say. Like I said, a job, a good 9-to-5 job. Do it. Get out the streets. The streets are not for you. They don't care about you. They don't love you. Get you a job.
Basically, don't be no bum. That's what she's saying. Don't be no
Streets
bum.
don't
money.
love you, nigga. Get a fucking job.
Get a motherfucking job.
Heard
on
it.
you. Anything else you want to touch on?
Y'all go stream Damn. Dropped on all platforms. Video just came out.
Finna play it
Single
right now.
came out. Y'all tap in, because we going all the way up with this one. For sure.
Yes, sir, man. We had Stiff Barbie in the building today. Great interview. I definitely appreciate you for coming up here.
Thank you.
It's been a little minute, but we
Appreciate y'all.
made it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So appreciate y'all. We're gonna be back live next week, Wednesday, 10 p.m. I'm not gonna say who we got up here yet, but we got somebody coming up here, another guest next week. But yeah, make sure you download that Grade A Radio app. Make sure you follow me on IG, xmaro.x. Y'all want to drop your IGs real quick? Or
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Stiff Barbie, STIFF Barbie with 2 E's.
Don XX Coleon 2X.
Cal Rose _LVE.
that's a fact, man. We out this bitch, man. Appreciate
All right,
y'all.
let's get into that damn music video by Stiff Barbie.
Hey.
Yeah. I seen this one.
I'm like, damn, I kinda like that.
I like that.
Chanel, you ain't gotta like that. I'm pressure. Yeah, I shine bright. Where your lights at?
Where your
Expensive.
lights at?
I'm worth more than your contract. Bad. And I know that. I'm single. Ain't no ring on my finger when I pop out. Rich nigga, he can count racks, but he a dropout. He know it turn me on with his shirt off and his Glock out. Bitch, pay me.
My money.
Bitch, I'm chasing racks when I feel lazy. I got racks and I'm dirty dancing like I'm Patrick Swayze. What? Bitch, I'm like, go. Racks coming fast and your racks coming slow. I'm a badass bitch and I gotta let them know. You broke. You need to tell your racks they gotta grow. Wait. Take the Benz truck another place. Before he eat this pussy, yeah, I made him say it's great. Then I leave. That's a great escape. I'm like, word. I'm like, twerk. I ain't paid for my shoes, jeans, nails on my shirt. He ain't getting to no bands today. Why he tryna flirt? She a ugly ass bitch, yeah, she cursed. Paris, let's take a flight. Private plane every single night. Rich, when I wake up, when I go to sleep. Rich, I can't wake up because I don't go to sleep. Mad, look at me now. I'm up and I made it out the drought. Oh, basic ass bitch, you only here because of clout. Real step up, big spender, bitch, move around. I'm like, damn, I kinda like that.
I like that.
Chanel, you ain't gotta like that. I'm pressure. Yeah, I shine bright. Where your lights at?
Where your
Expensive.
lights at?
I'm worth more than your contract. Bad. And I know that. I'm single. Ain't no ring on my finger when I pop out. Rich nigga, he can count racks, but he a dropout. He know it turn me on with his shirt off and his Glock out. He know it turn me on with his shirt off and his Glock out. He know it turn me on with his shirt off and his Glock out.